Are you video? Okay.
Just for a second.
Oh, it's so bright.
Right here. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Good job, you.
Thanks.
All right. So what was that? So you had what did you have?
Today was the baseline to start the IVF cycle. So they officially qualify this as starting the cycle. So
as medical testing, coding, and payment go.
Right. So the last testing was all covered by insurance and
pre-IVF.
IVF.
Yeah, pre-testing.
But this is now officially the first testing of the IVF cycle. So I had baseline blood work done and a sonogram, a transvaginal sonogram. And it's day 3 of my period, so it was a little uncomfortable for me.
Yeah. She said it's more uncomfortable for you because you were worried. You're like, I'm still having my period, and she's like, that's part of it.
She said it was more uncomfortable for me than it was for her. That she was used to that.
Yeah.
So that was nice of her to say. She was really nice.
The nurses there have been excellent.
And once we said, Caitlin got the advice to say, "This is my first time. If you're nervous."
Yeah.
Or even if it's not your first time.
Just say.
And so I said, this is my first time, and she was so nice.
Walked us through every step.
Every single step. Let me ask a million questions, even if she didn't know the answer. Showed us everything that she was doing.
Yeah, I wish I had taken more pictures, but she went through even after the sonogram and pointed out this is what your ovary, this is your uterus, so that you could understand what the crazy markings are on the.
So that was good, so we can know what we're looking at going along. So yeah, I mean it's slightly uncomfortable. You have to take this long wand and you have to insert it yourself, which is that was nice that they let you insert it yourself. And truthfully, that was the hardest part, getting that in. And once it was in, it was pretty fine. And they of course put lubrication on it, and it's more sensitive in there because I'm bleeding.
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
So that's uncomfortable, and there's pressure depending on which ovary is.
Because
she talked about that.
The one ovary seemed like just with its location, but she said, that there wasn't anything wrong with it. It was just that was just pressure. So that was nice to know. I'm not feeling pain because there's an issue.
Right? Because that's what I was like. Oh my gosh, is there something on there? Because I'm feeling it. And she was like, nope. And she said from what she can see, she doesn't see anything. Everything looks normal. But again, it's up to the doctors at the clinic to really have the final say, but everything looked normal on the ultrasound. So the blood work might take a little bit longer
but they said it was still today. So
so
I didn't know
that.
It was the I didn't write it down, TSH test, that they don't, something of that nature that they don't usually do, but our clinic requires. They also gave us, which I just thought this was informative. What she did was, she kind of broke down. Okay, hold on, honey. It has to. Yeah. So they broke it down for each of the testing and how much it costs, because they have an a la carte plan. And we won't have every test done, like the HCG test, which is the blood pregnancy test. Obviously, we're not doing that again for you.
Right.
But and so next time they might want to check your E2 level or the LH level. Right. So we won't have every test done every time, but it'll.
Just today.
Yeah, just today. So it was good to know what the pricing was. It was good to know. That's all a la carte. So I thought that was, I really appreciate the nurses there at this clinic. I think that they're really sweet, and they understand that,
They're really great. And they, again, ask lots of questions, and she immediately tied that Caitlin has a saline sonogram later on this morning, and she immediately asked, am I seeing you later? Yep.
Do you have any questions?
So really great. So again, find a place that you're comfortable with. We really like everybody. She made sure to tell us everybody's names, who works there, who to expect to see when. Made us take a picture of their hours and when we can call for what. And,
because they have
walked us through everything. Really, really, really great.
Yeah. So all right. So and now let's go to Dunkin' Donuts to
Yay!
celebrate.
Dunkin' Donuts.
Yay! Because you gotta treat yourself after all this.
That's right. All that
poking
testing.
and prodding.
That's right.
Yeah. All right. I love you, baby.
I love you.
Mwah. Bye. Thanks for following along on our TTC journey. If you haven't already, click subscribe and follow us on our other social medias at the Muczyks.